First off, just thank you for coming. We appreciate your time, and we're excited to get the spring going. Obviously, we're off in Louisiana last weekend, and we'll be taking off here for North Carolina tomorrow, early morning. It's one of those deals with you guys. We won't see you again for about another 20-some games, so we look forward to hopefully having you out at some games again. Thank you for coming. You know what? I really believe that our hitting is still our strength right now. We lost such a powerful bat in Amber Lutmer, losing 17 home runs. But with that being said, I really think we're stronger all the way through the lineup 1 through 9. We have some new kids kind of in the lineup that maybe didn't have as much success last year, but already the first weekend was showing their power. Tanya Peterson, Nicole Warren being new. We still have Lizzie Noble, who had 7 home runs, I believe, for us last year. We do have the power here. I think they've worked very hard on the offensive side, and I think that's going to be one of our strengths. Yeah, you know, it's obviously very difficult to replace someone like Dana. The presence on the mound, the confidence that she had, the confidence that we played behind her by all means. But I think a lot of people forget the simple part of when she was a freshman, she wasn't the Dana that she was as a senior. And so that's where we're at right now. We have Jaylee Hendricks, who's going to do a great job for us, and she is a big part of this program, going to be a big future of the program. Throws hard, throws 66 miles per hour, 67 yesterday. But the deal is she's going to need some confidence, she's going to need some experience out there, and that's up to us to give it to her. And we knew with these first 2 weekends, this was the tournaments that we wanted to do that for. The other thing is we do have Kat Barrow, who has been a veteran pitcher for us, and she spins it very well, hits her spots, and she'll have that presence on the mound of the veteran leader. But Jaylee's going to get some innings here.
We've all been working towards come May. That'll be my and the rest of the seniors' final home game and final home series, and so we're really just trying to leave May, have good teams so that they can move on to win championship, and so making sure that we give all of our confidence and stuff to these younger players who can move on and do good things next year and the years to come. And so it's just being that leader and showing them how UNO, how the program's set and how we do things. And so leaving that is a great feeling, just knowing that I can't go on and play for a conference championship, just letting those younger players know that this is how it's done and they can go out and win it next year, and I have the utmost confidence in them. North Dakota State's a good softball team, and we gave them a run for their money last year in our conference play, and we're looking to do the same thing. It's just I don't really see it how if we're in the middle of the pack or if we're second, we're still trying to beat everyone that we face, and so I don't really see it that way, and so it's just go out there, give a tough game every single time, and see what happens.
We're looking more one game at a time, so we're building towards that. But yeah, at all these games right now, we have the saying 2 day for May. So we're building towards conference play, and once we get to conference play, again, it's still one game at a time, one team at a time. And when we get to play all those top teams and stuff in our conference, we'll put up a good fight and we'll be ready for them.
You know, I think we're a little bit maybe different in the fact that I'm still living on a lot of our local kids. I mean, look at our roster. It's regionally right now. We do have an Arizona kid that we did sign in the fall, but I think really for us, the change has been how fast this program has moved through this transition. The fact that we had a 69th ranking in the RPI, I think we're getting noticed real fast. And so that helps you by any means with all select teams of coaches calling you back, wanting to get their kids a part of our program. But I think the other thing that helps us is we do have outstanding academics here with our players too. We have outstanding, I want to say ambassadors, I guess, with Allie and even Campbell. I mean, if they're going to talk about the program, I believe that they're talking about it very highly and their experience that they're having here too. And so that goes a long ways. I mean, having our local kids be very excited about where they play, what they're doing here at UNO, I think it translates pretty good with the younger kids out there. They want to be a part of it.
Do you think
as long as we're still winning, I'm going to stay with it. But there's good ball players here all the time, and the main thing is for us to snag them before the team in blue and the team in red a little bit. But the thing is they play hard for the red and black, and when they want to play in front of their families, and that's what I think the big draw is as well. I mean, most players really want to play in front of their home crowd, and this allows a lot of people to do that, whether they are from Kansas, Missouri. We do have a young lady from Illinois this year too, but that does help.
Yeah.
Yep, softball will be right along with the baseball. That will be like phase 2. I consider that phase 1, the hockey. Phase 2 is baseball, softball, and it will be right outside here, which is a huge advantage for us to have our own field, of course. The players right now, it's off campus. Sometimes, obviously, fans with the student body, it's tough to know where we're even playing sometimes. So having it right here in the middle of the town, right by Exarban Village, has done such a great job with this campus. UNO, the growing of it, and the athletic facilities is the next piece, and it's going to be an outstanding part.
What is the timetable on that?
A little bit, it's a little hush-hush sometimes. I probably know, but I'll get in trouble if I say it. I think it's very realistic. I think the difference, what we've done here with this program, and these guys have been a part of it, and hopefully they can say this as well, but I think from day one, even with it was a transition, we never treated it like that. And so people are talking about next year. We were always talking about it in the first year. It's not that we're looking 4 years ahead, but I think we were working towards being the best that we could in that first year. So the situation is they keep talking to me about championship ready in 2016. I don't think, for me, I would do anything different from what I do every single day. I prepare every single year, every single practice, like this is the championship-ready season. I do it for Allie being a senior, leaving our program. She wants to win every single game. Campbell does too. So I have 2 people on the side of me that want to win every single day. I want to win every single day. So how we practiced and prepared for the past 3 years, it was like we were ready for regionals. So I don't feel like that next year is going to be a big change for us. I think we'll prepare the same way. I think we'll work the same way, and I don't think it's out of reach for this program to take that step in the first year. I don't at all.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I've been waiting for and looking forward to, and our team's been working towards. Again, like even our seniors are working towards that aren't going to be able to go. So yeah, I definitely think we're going to have more than a good shot at it, and I think we have the most potential to get to regionals too.
Yeah, it's been like that the past couple years since this transition. All the girls that I've talked to are really we're really cheering for UNO. It's right in the middle of our city, and it's nice to know that we're out there and they're putting us up against UNL and Creighton and stuff like that, and people are starting to hear our name, and that's awesome and good publicity for us, and that makes us just want to work harder for the people who are coming out to watch and stuff like that, and our families and friends are coming out to watch, and we just want to make sure they see a good game, and that's all we're trying to do. So I've definitely seen a huge difference between the past couple years of kind of who is UNO, and now they definitely know who we are. So now I'm extremely proud to be part of the UNO team, and that's exactly what I wanted when I transferred here, and it's been the most amazing 3 years that I could have asked for, and I feel very at home here, and this is what I was meant to do, and I love playing here, and I think that kind of shows out on the field, and I can't ask for anything else.
Oh, obviously, yeah, we have a good relationship. In fact, she just called me this morning, and we talked about our first weekends out and what the good was, what the bad was, and we discussed some solutions for each other, maybe, But when it comes game time, oh yeah, she's not going to talk to me, and I'm not probably going to talk to her. We do the handshake, and that's about it. And usually about an hour after the game, she'll text and say good game or whatnot, and I do the same. So, but yeah, when we get in line, I mean, anybody who knows me and who knows most of my players, they know that it's go time. It's business time, and it's we plan to win every single game we play against them, and that's just how we approach everything that we do. So, good relationship, but it's game. I mean, I think everything in my whole life is competing, and so even with the recruiting, I'm out there to win that too. So if we're going to go after a young lady, you bet we're going to try to maybe snag one from UNL, snag one from Creighton or whatnot. If I think it's going to make our team better, we'll do what we need to do to get them as well.